Did you know that a third of the population will face cancer at some point in their lives? This alarming statistic isn't just a number, it's a call to awareness because so many of these cases are caught too late. The earlier cancer is detected, particularly in stage 1, the survival rates dramatically increase, often exceeding 90%. However, discovery in stage 4 often means survival rates can plummet to below 20%. Today, I invite you on a journey of understanding and vigilance. We're diving into the often missed early warning signs of cancer, subtle symptoms that could be easy to ignore yet might save your life. This isn't about fear, it's about empowerment through knowledge. Imagine dismissing persistent heartburn as a result of something you ate, not realizing that this recurring discomfort could be pointing to something as serious as esophageal cancer. Persistent heartburn, when it occurs for weeks or even months, may indicate a condition known as Barrett's esophagus, which can significantly increase your risk of cancer. It's crucial to recognize when heartburn isn't just an annoyance, but a potential warning bell. Now, think about the heartburn that lingers, defying over-the-counter treatments and lifestyle changes. Accompanied by difficulty swallowing or unexpected weight loss, these signs should trigger more than concern. They should prompt a visit to the doctor. An endoscopy might be recommended to look for any signs of damage or abnormal changes in the esophagus. Remember, catching such signs early could not just change, but potentially save your life. Let's shift our focus to night sweats, those intense, sheet-soaking episodes that make you change your pajamas in the middle of the night. While occasionally waking up a bit sweaty isn't unusual, persistent night sweats that leave you drenched night after night might be signs of lymphoma. These sweats, often accompanied by fever, unexpected weight loss, and significant fatigue, aren't just uncomfortable. They're your body's way of signaling that something might be wrong. These symptoms, known collectively in medical circles as B symptoms, could be indicative of the body's response to cancerous cells disturbing your internal thermostat and causing these intense sweating episodes. It's these kinds of patterns that we must learn to listen to. If your nights are repeatedly interrupted by severe sweating, accompanied by other concerning symptoms, it's not just the room temperature you should be checking. It's something you should discuss with your doctor. Let's not forget about jaundice, the yellowing of the skin and eyes that signals a serious problem within. Jaundice occurs when there's a buildup of bilirubin, a byproduct of red blood cell breakdown. Normally processed by the liver, if bilirubin builds up due to a blockage, often from pancreatic or liver cancer, it leads to this noticeable change in skin and eye color. But jaundice usually doesn't come alone. It can be accompanied by dark urine, light-colored stools, and abdominal pain, symptoms that indicate the liver or gallbladder might be blocked. If jaundice appears suddenly and without a clear cause, it's essential not to dismiss it as a simple skin or eye issue. It's a significant warning that requires immediate medical attention. Early detection through such signs can lead to better outcomes, making it crucial to take these warnings seriously. Transitioning to another often overlooked symptom, consider persistent bone pain. Unlike the temporary aches from a strenuous workout or minor injury, persistent bone pain can gnaw at you, worsening at night and potentially signaling something as serious as bone cancer or metastasis. This type of pain isn't just about discomfort. It's a beacon, perhaps indicating cancer has found its way into the bones. If you're experiencing deep, penetrating bone pain that doesn't improve with rest or usual pain relievers, especially if it's localized and intensifies over time, this is not something to endure silently. Swelling, increased pain at night, or pain that persists in a specific area are all signs that need to be checked promptly. Early diagnosis is key not just for treatment, but for maintaining quality of life and managing symptoms effectively. Next, let's discuss something as seemingly benign as a body rash. Most rashes might not prompt a second thought. They're often attributed to an allergic reaction or a new laundry detergent. However, certain types of rashes can be indicators of something much more severe, like leukemia. A rash, called petechiae, characterized by tiny red or purple spots that don't fade when pressed, can be a sign of low platelet levels, a common occurrence in leukemia. These spots, often accompanied by unexplained bruising or bleeding, shouldn't be overlooked. If you notice them, especially if they appear suddenly or in conjunction with other symptoms like fatigue or frequent infections, it's time to take action. Leukemia and other blood cancers can dramatically alter your body's ability to fight infections and manage blood clotting, making these seemingly minor signs potentially indicative of a much larger issue. Continuing with our exploration, consider persistent fever, a symptom commonly associated with infections, but also a potential indicator of blood cancers like leukemia or lymphoma. A fever that doesn't respond to conventional treatments or that recurrently comes and goes can be a sign of cancer. It's the body's immune response to the abnormal growth of cells, and when accompanied by night sweats and unexplained weight loss, it becomes a significant red flag. Persistent fevers demand attention and investigation, not just a dismissal as a lingering flu or another infection. If you find yourself battling a fever that won't break despite rest and medication, it's imperative to consider a deeper cause. Blood tests, imaging, and consultations with a specialist might be required to get to the root of the issue. Lastly, let's touch on a symptom that many might never connect to cancer: changes in your fingernails. Subtle alterations in the appearance of your nails, such as dark streaks or a sudden increase in brittleness or cracking, can sometimes signal skin cancer, including the rare but dangerous melanoma. Unusual nail symptoms that persist without clear cause, like a streak that doesn't grow out with the nail or a darkening under the nail that expands, should be evaluated. These are just a few of the signs your body might use to communicate potential health issues, including cancer. Paying attention to these signs and seeking timely medical advice can make a profound difference in early detection and treatment success. As we continue to navigate the complexities of health, remember that each symptom, no matter how small, deserves attention and could be the key to maintaining not just your health, but also your life. For more insights on early detection and to understand more about how even the smallest changes in your health can have significant implications, stay tuned. Your journey to health awareness is crucial, and staying informed is the first step towards empowerment. Let's continue our exploration into the nuanced signals our bodies might send when something isn't quite right. Signs that are often so subtle they might be dismissed or overlooked entirely. These symptoms are potentially critical for detecting serious health issues like cancer at an early, more treatable stage. This deeper understanding could literally save your life. So, let's dive further into these indicators. Consider unexpected weight loss, often seen as a fortunate turn of events in a society focused on slimming down. But when you lose significant weight without changes in your diet or exercise routine, it's time to question why. This type of weight loss can be a symptom of cancers like those affecting the stomach, pancreas, or colon, where the disease directly impacts the body's ability to absorb nutrients or alters metabolic demands. Now, think about more subtle changes, such as those occurring in your skin. Perhaps you've noticed a thickening or darkening of the skin in areas like the neck or under the arms. These changes might seem minor, but could indicate internal issues, including certain cancers or systemic conditions like diabetes. These skin changes, gradual yet persistent, can be a critical signal from within, suggesting something off balance that needs medical attention. Swelling of the lymph nodes, particularly those in the neck or armpits, is often passed off as a response to a minor infection. However, if this swelling is persistent, or the nodes feel unusually hard or rubbery without pain, it could be indicative of lymphoma or another type of lymphatic cancer. Persistent lymph node changes, especially when unaccompanied by other symptoms of infection, demand a thorough medical evaluation. Let's move to the digestive tract, where changes in bowel habits, such as persistent diarrhea or constipation, can suggest colorectal cancer, particularly if these changes are accompanied by pain or blood in the stool. While it's easy to attribute such symptoms to diet or a benign condition like hemorrhoids, their persistence is a red flag that warrants a closer look, possibly with diagnostic tests like a colonoscopy. For many women, changes in the breasts could raise alarms about breast cancer. These changes might include persistent breast pain, the emergence of a lump, or changes in the skin texture of the breasts, such as dimpling. Nipple changes, like inversion or unusual discharge, particularly if not associated with breastfeeding, are also significant. While many benign conditions can cause similar symptoms, any persistent or unusual changes should be promptly assessed by a healthcare provider. Turning to urinary and bladder health, symptoms like increased frequency, urgency, pain during urination, or blood in the urine should be taken seriously, as they can be signs of bladder or prostate cancer. Often, people may dismiss these symptoms as part of aging or a simple infection, but they merit a professional evaluation to exclude serious underlying conditions. Chronic indigestion or difficulty swallowing can be troubling symptoms, particularly if they persist. These might be signs of cancers affecting the esophagus, stomach, or throat. Persistent discomfort, especially when swallowing, might indicate a growth or obstruction that needs immediate medical attention. While acid reflux and other benign conditions can cause similar symptoms, if they do not respond to standard treatment, further investigation is essential. Severe, persistent headaches, especially if they're a new occurrence for you and do not respond to usual pain relief methods, could be indicative of a brain tumor. If these headaches are accompanied by other neurological symptoms like blurred vision, balance issues, or nausea, they require urgent medical attention. Finally, let's talk about fatigue. It's not just the tiredness you feel after a long day or a poor night's sleep. This is a profound, pervasive fatigue that isn't alleviated by rest, potentially a sign of various cancers. This type of fatigue affects your daily functioning and could indicate that your body is expending significant energy fighting against something internally. As we conclude our exploration, it's vital to remember that these signs should not cause panic, but rather prompt a proactive approach to health monitoring. These signals are often subtle, easy to dismiss as minor aches and pains or signs of aging. However, by being attentive and responsive to what our bodies are trying to tell us, we can catch serious illnesses like cancer early, when they are most amenable to treatment. In closing, consider this discussion not as a cause for alarm, but as a call to action. Pay attention to the small changes, discuss them with your healthcare provider, and pursue timely medical advice. Staying informed and vigilant can make a significant difference in early detection and treatment effectiveness. Thank you for investing this time in understanding these crucial health signals. Your health is invaluable, and by keeping these conversations alive and regular, we ensure that we are not just surviving but thriving. By knowing what to look for and when to seek help, you are taking crucial steps toward a longer, healthier life.